Hoyt. Hoyt. Hoyt.
How dare you open up the Coliseum doors when you know I'm a warrior?
On the city section, what's up? Wanted to get into things about performing live. Things you should expect when you perform live. If you're doing this for like the first time, if you're thinking about performing live recently. I'm just coming off as far as I'm still pretty new to the game. Still just maybe 10 sets under my belt since like last year. And I had a show a couple days ago after like a good drought, like 2-3 months of like a long set. It was a cool experience, good venue and all that. And this is going off experiences as far as LA is concerned, the few venues I've interacted with, and a few like things as far as open mics versus pay to play. The first thing I did was some open mic stuff at like some of the colleges here. And that's pretty straightforward, pretty simple. You might just have to send like an email to them, hit up directly, find out which department is hosting and where it's going to be hosted. And the 2 times at the colleges, it was like their English department that did it. And so just try to find like someone's email, someone's manager's information, fax, text, etc. And in those cases, it's like you can probably get away with doing like 2 songs pretty quickly, easily. There may just be some troubles with their audio equipment. It's, you know, it's kind of the schools I performed at has just been, it's kind of hit or miss. Laptops may be kind of weird, or just the mic in general. Get used to that or get accustomed to that. So those are pretty simple. And especially in one specific instance, just double, triple, quadruple check if it's something where if you didn't already like email and confirm it online, that when you get there in person, that you are on the list or you will be going to perform at such and such time. Just in case their event is like a very specific, even if it does say open mic, they may just like surprise you and give you like a sheet of performers and your name might not be in that sheet in case. Just always triple, double, quadruple check as soon as possible. And an open mic case. And pay-to-playz that I did pretty much right after those, after I got comfortable there, it's definitely hit or miss, especially depending on how many people you can bring on your own. If you already are a very kind of network savvy type of person, I can just like hustle and get people that you know, people you don't know into one room, at least 15-20 people, then definitely recommended, because you will be probably brought on to sell around 10 to 25 tickets, and each promoter will vary as far as the size of the venue and location, etc., etc. And if again, I will reiterate, if you are like a socially outgoing kind of performer and not more of a recluse or less like on the field as I can be, I'll admit it, I definitely say pay to play would be a cool way. And especially if you're not really minding not making too much money off of the ticket sale, the venue promoters, they'll take the majority of that. Just be prepared with that. And then in any instance with, if it is open mic, pay to play, etc., equipment wise, if you are just straight up performing like rap, spoken word, anything like that, and I always at least carry a USB on you, external hard drive on you with a USB connect, maybe some sort of cloud storage type of deal if it's they do that with externals. Last resort would be like CDs, maybe a cassette if you're lucky. They're using like some old Apple products. Like just bring a laptop in case too if you feel comfortable, if it's like a cool place to do so. And like other than like school mics and pay-to-playz, there will definitely be plenty of places, little cafe spots, little like poetry lounges you can find in your area, and in LA definitely, where you can just hit up a person on Instagram, hit up a person through one of their websites, and like 6 degrees of bacon type of deal, you'll find somebody that is gonna be hosting an event. Just let them know like, hey, I'm looking to perform, or if this is like the type of open mic that you will have some like hip hop people, R&B people come through. I just want to do like a quick 5-10 minutes, and most people will be fine. And the biggest thing too, please, they're trying to get their name out too. Promoters, venues, locations, like just throw a shout out if you can. Definitely, if it's Instagram, Facebook, all those accounts, tag everybody, tag the people you do know, don't know, coming through, let everyone know, just give the heads up. I will say, just as a personal pet peeve of mine with promotions out here, and I'm guessing everywhere else it's like, I've noticed there's like this always last minute notice, last minute posts online about an event, last minute to me at least, where it's, if the event is happening at 10 p.m. today, they will post at like 3 or 4 o'clock the same day of. I know people with like enough clout can get away with that, but if you are coming up as a performer, as much as possible, give people a heads up notice. Because just in my instance, only my example to you is the people you tell, if it's like 20 of your friends, 5 of them come through, that's a miracle. Like even if it's like a close by venue, because people got work, school, kids, relationships, birthdays, holidays, Christmas, Thanksgiving to deal with. And then they got your event and it's like 5-10 minutes. And then if they don't know your set time, then it's like, they don't know if they got to get there early or if you're going to call them. So assumption is not in your vocabulary as an up-and-coming performer, first-time performer. Give as much information, detail as early as possible. I only recommend. And then ultimately just have fun with it. Pick some like songs that you want to maybe explore with. And don't worry about the crowd, dude. Just, it's people there. Majority of those crowds, open mics, promotion events, like small on the small scale, are like, it's mostly other artists too. So everyone's there nervous and just want to like, show their songs off. It's all like just supportive energy for the most part. You don't gotta be too like anxious about anything. It's 5-10 quick minutes. It goes by quick if you just acknowledge that like, I'm just here to practice and perform and perfect my craft. You'll be fine with that. It doesn't matter if the crowd looks like they're into it, if they don't dig it, it doesn't matter any of that, as long as you are just up there and putting that energy out and giving 100%. As long as you're doing it, you're fine. Don't worry in any way. Have the jitters, have the adrenaline. Use that to like, just explore and play around on stage. As you go on, if you continue to go on 2, 3, 4, 5 years, you'll notice like the growth will be expansion. From the year I've done it, it's been pretty cool. And the people I've done it with, like, and seeing how they've gotten comfortable on stage, it's awesome. It's a blessing. I'll try to add more on later, any like little stuff like that I can think of. But just have fun and enjoy it, man. Do whatever you can. Section.
Oh, the elevator! Oh, the elevator! Oh, the elevator because Bobby left the shorts out out there.